Unai, really good to meet you. Just over 3 months in the job. How have you settled in? How have you settled into life in the UK?
I'm happy here. I am trying to enjoy as well working and being more here in the training ground, but as well sometimes I am taking my time to have some lunch, to have some dinner, and trying to be focused in my work more than another thing I can do, because really my challenge here is, after my comeback to England, to the Premier League, is really because myself I want to show, I want to improve, I want to grow up with this challenge, trying to get better myself.
Do you feel that you've got something to prove then? Is that what you're saying? Because of what happened at Arsenal, do you feel like you want to prove a point to everyone here?
It was my first experience in Premier League.
Yeah.
I was playing 15 years in a row in Europe, and of course sometimes against English team. But then after La Liga, after I was in Moscow as well in 2012, after in Paris in the French League, my experience here was being a big challenge. And after my comeback to Spain, after again the call from Aston Villa, for me is again to try to have more experiences and to try as well here in the Premier League to show my capacity as well as a coach to lead this club, trying to go one step ahead in being in the top 10, or of course trying to be in Europe with Aston Villa and trying to support Aston Villa with my experiences.
You've got Pep at the weekend. Now, historically, your teams unfortunately haven't quite got the better of him yet. Why is he so difficult to play against his teams?
His career is amazing as a coach. Usually he's winning more matches than lost, trophies. His target maybe is now again try to win the Champions League. And of course, now we are behind them. Me as a coach, Aston Villa as a team, the players, but we want to compete and we want to be closer to them. And on Sunday we are going to face them, and I am looking forward to play a match and how we can respond, how we can react against them, and how we can face them. And of course, for me, play against Pep is as well a big challenge.
So you love the job then?
I love a lot my job.
What's the worst bit about it? I spoke to Pep about this, and he said actually team selection gives him nightmares sometimes because he's got to tell players they're not playing. Is there a bad thing about being a football manager?
Yes, of course. I tried give every player their rules, they important work as well inside, but being competitive as well and being respecting their teammates and trying to build a family inside, thinking we have to be together, we have to enjoy, we have to struggle sometimes together as well. That is.
What's the long-term plan for this family then, for Aston Villa? What's the long term?
The long time here, the majority is clear in my mind, is to build a team, to build a small family, being competitive, being very demanding and trying to win more than lose, and trying to add in my career as a coach one trophy, trying to add as a coach in my career one experience more with Aston Villa, getting Europe. But it's going to be very difficult, but it's my target of course here, and I want to use my experience, use here my work every day, trying to get it.
And long term for you personally, will you go back to Spain? Do you see yourself living in the UK for a long time? How does that look?
As a coach, I never been thinking. I worked in Moscow, I worked in Paris, I worked in London, I worked in Sevilla. I enjoy each moment as a person, playing football, being with friends, being with family, and being as a coach as well. Try to enjoy in each moment and try, of course, to be very committed with the club, with the city, with the country I work.
Do you miss the weather though?
The weather is not different than San Sebastian, north of Spain. It's not
really?
very different. I think he's raining more there than here.
Really?
And yes, maybe I can miss, of course, family, friends, sometimes, of course, as well, weather in Valencia. But I enjoy here as well in Birmingham, like Birmingham is. And of course, with a lot of things I can enjoy here out football.
Just finally, what do you do? How do you switch off from football completely? What's the thing you most like to do?
At the moment, not a lot. But well, yesterday we had day off and we met the coaches and have lunch together.
That's not a day off, meeting the coaches.
Yes, that is, yes.
Doesn't sound like a day off.
Yeah, it was amazing because we were speaking about football as well, but in different moods.
Okay, lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Good luck at the weekend.
Thank you.